Hi guys, it's Rob. This week is Caleb Seaman. He was asking us to talk about our favourite books. I don't actually have a particular favourite. I do like to read, but I just don't do enough of it. But I will tell you about a book that I've read recently. It is a German book, so you'll have to bear with me a little bit. It's called Jugend ohne Gott, which means, well, youth without God, I think is the translation. It's by Erdon von Horvath. And it was written in 1936, I think, or was 37. It's about a school teacher under the Nazi regime who finds himself at odds with the regime and increasingly uncomfortable with the way that schools are being run. It sounds very heavy, and a lot of the time it is, but it's actually quite funny at times as well. It actually turns out to be something of a crime story. A criminal investigation has to happen because of something that happens in the book, and I mean, it is really compelling. I mean, I started reading it and it was really good. So if you find an English translation, I would thoroughly recommend that you read it. And also Caleb said that we could act a bit out if you wanted to, and I have, so enjoy.
So what did young Master N write, then? All Negroes are deceitful, cowardly, and lazy. Too stupid, I'll cross that out. And as I go to write in the margin in red pen, senseless generalization, I hesitate. Hang on, didn't I hear that sentence about the Negroes somewhere else recently? Yeah, that's it. It was resounding out of the loudspeaker in the restaurant, which then spoiled my appetite. I leave the sentence alone, as no teacher can cross something out in a schoolbook which was spoken on the radio. And as I read on, I keep hearing that radio. It lisps, it howls, it coos, it threatens, and the papers reprint it, and the kiddies write it down. As I gave the books back to the pupils, I spoke simply about language, orthography, and formality. But as I gave N his book, I could not hold back.
Du schreibst, dass wir Weißen kulturell und zivilisatorisch über den Negern stehen. Und das dürfte auch stimmen. Aber du darfst doch nicht schreiben, dass es auf die Neger nicht ankommt, ob sie leben können oder nicht. Auch die Neger sind doch Menschen.
He looked at me fixedly for a moment, and then an unpleasant feature glided across his face. Or was I mistaken? He took his book with his good mark, bowed respectfully, and returned to his place on his bench. I was soon to find out that I hadn't, in fact, been mistaken.
So there you have it, guys. I know, a bit heavy, but it's really interesting. It's a really interesting book. It's good to read and I thoroughly recommend it. Other than that, not much else to say. On the subject of things German, my German trip is looming. I am moving out of my flat here in about a week, back to my parents for a couple of weeks, and then I'm off to Germany. Crapping myself, I am. But anyway, I shall see you guys next week with my theme. Bye!